Yo, so I got a story to tell y'all, right? It's about my friend or associate or whatever you want to call it, and her dude or whatever, or her ex dude, right? So, how about she calls me and tells me, you know what I'm saying, about the good news or whatever. First, what she was telling me was all good. But then all of a sudden she gets to the point where she was like, but we ain't together no more. Alright, let me tell y'all the story. This girl calls me or whatever. I'm on the phone. Hello? She answers. You know, what's up? She tells me, girl, yeah, so me and dude, we been, you know, doing good or whatever. We getting along pretty good. Everything been going good. But I can't talk to him no more. We can't be together. I'm like, wait, why? If everything going good, why would you not be able to be with him no more, you know? So you know what she tells me? Because he don't know how to have sex and he ain't got the package down there, I guess. So I'm like, so y'all done had sex? She was like, yeah. I said, well, how long y'all been together, right? She like, we've been together for about 4 months. And I'm like, so y'all just had sex? She was like, yeah, we just had sex. And I was like, okay. So within these 4 months or whatever, right? You telling me the sex thing actually has a big influence on whether or not y'all stay together? She said, yeah, because I don't want to be with somebody that can't satisfy me. And I'm like, wow, that's a harsh reason to break up with somebody. But okay, I understand. All right. So, alright, she starts telling me about the story, or whatever, and dude, and how she's gonna break up with him. And I'm like, you know, don't be harsh. Just kind of tell him in the nicest way possible. That's not even in her MO, to be nice. She ain't sugarcoating shit. So, if she gotta tell you something, and it's just kind of mean, it's just gonna come out the way it came out. She ain't sugarcoating that shit to try to make it sound pretty for you or for the next person. Alright, so she calls this dude on three-way. He don't even know I'm on the phone, you know. They start that conversation off real normal. He like, hey, babe, what you doing? And she like, nothing, just fucking around, you know, chilling, relaxing. He like, oh, okay, that's cool. Can I come over sometime today to come chill with you? She said, I would let you come, but I don't think that'll be a good idea for you to come. Cause I gotta tell you something now. He was like, what is it? She said, well, I won't be with you no more. He was like, why? You know, he all hysterical and shit. He didn't know. He was like, why? Oh my God, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. You know, he just fucking hysterical and shit, right? I'm on the phone trying not to laugh because this motherfucker doing shit that I ain't never in my life seen a nigga do after being with somebody for 4 months, right? Yeah. But anyway, she tells him, because your dick small and you can't fuck. He like, what? Wait a minute, what? And he just sounded like he was in such shock that she said his dick was small and that he couldn't fuck, right? So I'm all like, she did not just have me on the phone with them to tell him that his dick was small and that he could not fuck. So at this point in time, I'm like, damn, should I say something? Because I don't want the guy to feel too embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? To know that she had a friend on the phone with her when she told him this news. Not to mention me, you know? Come on now. I was about to laugh, but I was like, damn, that was some hard shit, you know? I don't know if I should laugh or if I should feel sorry for the guy, you know? I'm saying to myself, damn, this nigga, wow, you know? Kind of just, damn. So he's all on the phone crying and shit anyway. And I'm like, this motherfucker's not on this phone crying. And she's like, you know what though? You know what? I'm just being honest with you. I can't sugarcoat nothing. He said, but I swear I ain't small. I ain't small. You know what I'm saying? You can ask anybody. I ain't small or whatever. You know, he just, oh my God, he going on and on about. She said, I bet you I can get my friend right now and she can tell you for a fact that your ass small. And he was like, ask her, hell. I was like, no, don't ask me. I'm saying this shit in my head. She said, Tequila. I said, damn, she let the nigga know I was on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I said, yes. He was like, oh, you had somebody else on the phone with us. She said, you damn real shit. Hell, ain't shit to hide, ain't nothing to sugarcoat her. She already knew about this. She was on the phone before I called you. So I was like, damn, right? This motherfucker, her cold-hearted, heartless and cold as a motherfucker. So I said, yeah. So he was on, excuse me, y'all, I'm kind of tired. But anyway, so they was all, let me send you a picture for you can tell me if it's dick small. I'm like, nah, don't send me no picture. I don't want to see a picture, trust me. I do not want to see a picture. Dude was like, yeah, I sent you one because I want you to see. I ain't small. I'm like, I believe you. Hey, I'll take your word for it. I don't want to see no picture, right? So she like, well, fine, fuck it. I ain't going to send you a picture of that. She said, but I'm going to send you, because I asked her about the baby or some shit. I don't know. She said, well, I'm going to send you a picture of him for you to see how big he got. I said, okay, cool. She sent me a picture, but it wasn't of the fucking baby. It was a picture of this nigga's dick. And I was like, what the fuck did you just send me this picture for, right? She said, did you get the picture? And I was like, yeah, I got the damn picture. This nasty, you know, I'm just looking at it like, well, damn. You know, I had to fucking take a second glimpse at that shit. Because the first one I looked at it, I didn't think none of it. But then when I had to just look at it, I was like, it was, y'all remember that video that I made and it said, nigga, your shit ain't big type shit? 2 sizes too small type shit? That would fit in that category. It was literally like this. I was like, this. And I wonder if that was it on hard or if it was on soft. Because, damn, that was real. Then they asked me, they said, Kim, so what do you think? I'm like, honestly, and I'm not one to try to hurt a motherfucker feelings. So I was like, I can't say what I think because this ain't my business. But I have had better. I can say that. And she's all like, see, I told you your shit was small, nigga. I said, now, hey, look. Let's not say I said his shit was. I said I have had better. Now that could mean a whole bunch of shit. Now you could have had a nigga in here with 6 inches, but I could have had 8, or you could have had a nigga in here with 8 inches, and I could have had 10. You know, that means a lot of shit. That don't just mean I just said his shit was small. But I'm not gonna, you know, I ain't finna say shit because this ain't my business. So the whole damn time, I'm on the phone trying to keep my composure because this shit was funny. This nigga was on the phone crying and shit, and her ass on the phone tripping, my ass just in the background trying to keep my cool and shit because I'm trying my hardest not to laugh at him, right? But anyway, yeah, that shit was funny though because I ain't never in my life seen the nigga cry after 4 months. But you know what though? She embarrassed his ass, so I kind of, yeah, that was fucked up. that was real fucked up what she did. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Anyway, tell your friends about me. I need more subscribers, so if you would just subscribe, you know, do me that favor and just hit the subscribe button, you know, and follow me on Twitter. I'm too damn fine. That's my screen name on Twitter. I'm too damn fine. Yeah. Hit me up, y'all.